Domestic violence is not the same as harassment or communication. That's a phone charge. Like, your children gonna have to see this stuff. The internet never goes away. Like, yo, right now, he's in
I'm tired of hearing you say that. That's not the truth. You guys would have been gone and asked for the work a long time ago. But I'm sitting here and act like that's the truth.
Rest this. That text message that said never over years ago, you know?
He literally took a video that he and I did and was gonna have it released.
My message, you know, was...
The other person I'm talking to, she satisfying me.
I'm tired of hearing you saying that.
Okay, the mic off again. I need to check, man. I don't know why I just don't check and see. D, your mic is off, okay? But hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. I'm going to go ahead and stay in the back. I had a long day, but I hope you guys had a great day today. I'm gonna go through some more of the court documents, as they say, the old court documents. I think it's like 8 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Which I'm down. I have read so far 2, so I'm on 3 right now. And this is what I really want to go ahead and talk about, because I saw where people was asking, why is Martell's son for Ariane? Why is he allowed to be on social media and maybe a possibility to film? Well, we're going to go ahead and talk about all this right here. And guys, like I said, don't get mad with the messenger. Please don't get mad with the messenger, because if they air it out, trust me, they are free games. So miss me with all that. Yesterday I had someone come on and try to disturb my peace. Don't come in here and disturb my peace over these people. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I only can go by of what they air out. These people have put their personal business out there for the entire world to pull it apart. I see my girls in the house, your hope. She say, hello, Lady D, mods, and chat. How are you doing? Yo, hope you guys are doing great. I see that I got 15 people in here. Make sure you go ahead and hit the cash app. Let me make sure I go ahead and put that up. Real Talk 985. Real Talk 985. And you are not obligated to go ahead and get to put cash app, or better like, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, comment and share these videos for more unapologetic content. So with all that being said, guys, like I said, this right here, it's just, it's so sad. It's so sad when you know that your life is so toxic and you want to put your life on a reality show, knowing that the reality show, how it's stereotyped, especially when it comes to our melanated, god and goddesses. It stereotype us. And like I say, when it comes to this right here, the only ones that's going to get hurt the most, and that is the children. And you guys going to be really upset. That's why I say, you have to be careful. You have to be careful how you sit there and you put words and go against people, because today, it could be them, but tomorrow it could be you. And I know you guys going to be really butthurt, especially when the court orders are out there, and I don't know why the bloggers didn't make 101 videos a day like they do everything else, talking about the reason why the M&M kids no longer can film, no longer can be on Instagram. And if you see them on Instagram, that's against the court orders. And I don't think that when it comes to Melody, I don't think that she wants to go ahead and upset the judge, by, which she already did like 2 violations we done read so far. She did the phone violation when she went ahead and she made it difficult for Martell to reach out to his children, and also with the babysitters, only ones that were supposed to babysit the children, and that was the grandparents, no outsiders, no brothers, cousins, dogs, cats, nobody. Okay. I see my girls in the house. Country girl Queena, how are you doing? She say happy Wellness Wednesday. And it came just in time, because when I was reading my community tab, I saw happy wellness, country girl, and I was right there in the doctor's office today. And I say, this right here is on time. I see your hope says, good, glad I'm able to catch you live instead of the replay. And I am so glad that you are in here. Like I say, only grown folks in here. We are not in here to tickle no one ears. To me, it's a reality show. And I just hope that's exactly, what they stick to the reality show, and not these people personal business. And I wish that when it came to Melody, Melody, she would have went ahead when they told her to dismantle this whatever you want to call it. To me, it's like a cult, because they are very vicious people. And I saw last night where they now, they wants to call for a blackout. Well, now we get to watch the show in peace, have a blackout. But we know that's not true, because your enemies are your biggest advertisers. Your enemy is going to beat you Saturday. That's going to be May the 4th. They're going to be smack dab in the middle of it. So don't buy all that, guys. Please don't buy all that. But we're going to go ahead and get into my show. Let me make sure that I do another mic check. And once I do a mic check, then because I see I'm glitching. I don't know why. It's something that they say I need to do, because it's just jumping, some dealing with the bandwidth or something like that. I don't know, guys. If you know why it's jumping like that, just let me know. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get to the bottom of all this stuff right here. And like I said, don't get mad with the messenger. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. I'm not here to sit there and pacify no babies in here. It's 20, not 20, 18 on up. Okay.
Do this shit. No, do not put that on.
Okay, guys, I felt to play that, and the reason why I felt to play that because I just want you guys to see, Melody had gotten away with a lot of stuff. Melody has gotten away with a lot of stuff, and I don't know, who was behind all this that, was helping her push all this, but nothing good is going to come out that. And I just pray that when it comes to Martell Holt, I pray that, he hire a PR, so he could have someone to control, his narrative, because we already know that we got a bunch of people out there, many content creators, out there that's supporting and lifting up Mel, but we don't have too many. We don't have too many, sitting there, trying to support Martell, but that's all right because when two or three together, God is in the midst. We don't go by numbers anyway, because one thing about the truth is going to slowly but surely find its way back home. I see my girl is in the house, Starbucks lover. She says, welcome everyone back to Real Talk with Lady D. Dark and Lovely. How are you doing, Dark and Lovely? She says, hello, beauties, Lady D and chat. Please hit the like button on your way out. Okay, guys, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into some more of this court document. I don't give a care if it was in 1977. This was ordered by the judge. This is not no motion, something that the attorneys went ahead and came up with. No, this right here is the judge orders. This is the judge orders. Now, even though Melody and Martell are going back to court, trying to set there, I guess, reverse some of the rulings, some of the things, but even if, just say, even if Melody, have a different judge, that judge is not going to overrule what the last judge has said. It's settled. They see all the toxicity when it comes to these reality shows. You use your children, you use your husband, you use your friends, but you be doing if you're going to use the court system as a storyline. You're not going to do that. Just like I said, somebody, I felt in the spirit, somebody, I don't give a care if you guys get mad. I'm going to call it like it is. Somebody is going to jail, okay?
You're under arrest.
겁이 나서 시작조차 안 해봤다면 그댄 투덜대지 말아 좀 GG.
Melody, like I said, she continued doing what she's doing because Melody has done a lot. And all this right here is alleged and for entertainment purpose only. Okay. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I only can go by of what they put out there on social media. Your Hope says a blackout. Yeah, a blackout. Make it make sense. These people did all this dirt, sat there and stalked and harassed and bully and did everything that they could possibly do, and now they wants to call for a blackout as if they are a victim. Make it make sense. Your Hope says a blackout, low ratings, which can cause the show to be canceled. Shaking my head. That's so stupid of them. It will affect male pockets too. But that's not going to happen. These people going to be the first ones. They're going to beat you there. Trust me. All this stuff right here is just because they trying to think that they have the power. You don't have the power. Like I say, you guys had 7 seasons to get it right. 7 seasons. Now it's too late. This is the 8th universal year. This means right here, it is finished. It's complete. Okay. So stop it. You're not going to win. And also, I saw on Sherelle World, I'm glad that she's now, she's talking about it, um she says to the fact that one of the millimeters, and I'm gonna say allegedly, went ahead and sued another one. And if I'm not mistaken, she said $10 million. And I told you guys it's going to be severely. I already prophesied all this to you. I said it's going to be severely. And Sherelle had went ahead and she read the court documents where the one of the millimeters, she didn't show up. So by default, the other millimeter, which, like I said, she won. She ended up winning. And you don't take, you take that. I mean, she took that to play with. Girl, that judgment is not going to go nowhere. Why you just didn't show up or hired you attorney? All these people that's on this trauma buying bandwagon or got this GoFunding and all this other stuff. Why they didn't pick up no money? So you can get you an attorney to go to court on your behalf. Make it make sense. Like I said, you never win when you play dirty. Never win when you play dirty. Okay. And I want to see that $10 million judgment that you have. I want to know if Miss Buddy going to help you with this, or if, the rest of the mellow nuts, on this trauma binding train, are they going to try to come together and sit there and help you with this $10 million judgment? I don't think so. I don't think so. Guys, this is serious. This is serious. And it's so sad how they take a reality show and make it so evil spoken of. So with all that being said, guys, let me go ahead and let me continue with this document. I see Star says, if you would like to support the channel, Cash App, Real Talk, you support is appreciated but not required. You know how people is. We got a bunch of clout watchers, and some people, they only in here, just to see, and run with it and bring it to them, and as if they, say it, but it doesn't matter. We need more people on board. Okay. So also I want to go ahead and let you know, I did read 1 and 2, which let me go ahead and give you a summary of 1. The summary of 1, and this right here, this is order. It also has a case number where it says, let me go ahead and carry them down because I see where I'm glitching at. Okay. But right here, it says in the 3rd paragraph is that the court had found the father, which is Martell Holt. He had made positive strides and is placing his children's best interests first. So the court said that, and like I said, you got to be a really sad person to have the court to sit there and say that the father is doing what he's supposed to do, but the mother is not. She's trying to make it difficult. And why? And only reason why I could say, and I'm going to show you some clips, is because she want to use this as a storyline. But let me go ahead and make sure that I do my copyright disclaimer. Okay. You got to get this out. Copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use, guys, for purposes such as criticism. So don't get mad with the messenger. Okay. Comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research and fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And again, guys, if you, like I say, if this is informative, make sure you go ahead and share these videos. Share these videos, hit the like button. I got 33 people in here. Hit the like button. Like I said, we are grown folks, and in here is a good vibe. We gonna call it like it is. If it's an apple, we gonna say it's an apple. If it's orange, it's orange. But we're not gonna call something that is not, because if you sitting there, want us to sit there and sugarcoat, trust me, this is the wrong channel. I see Denise Marshall. She says, hello, Lady D, Mods, chat, hoping everyone is doing well this hump day. Yes, 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 yes. So let's go ahead and finish it, where it was saying that the judge went ahead and said that Martell, he was, putting more, infant, more, he was striving more in placing the children's best interest first. And also it has it says in this court, it says order, it says, however, the court cannot find the same for the mother. So why are they twisting these stories? Why? Who are the ones behind that? twisting the stories. And also it says in this late stage of litigation, the mother has continued to demonstrate to the court an inability to co-parent. So Melody, she is the one that making it so difficult, to co-parent. And also it went on and it talked about, the telephone numbers, how she was trying to make it difficult, for this man to reach out to his children. And also that was a violation. Another violation is because when she was told not to have the children with different babysitters unless it's the grandparents. So she went ahead and she violated that as well. So right there, that was 2. So now we on 3. Okay. Right here it says that the mother shall provide her contact information to the father immediately. Both parents should reference paragraph 2A of the parenting clause regarding telephone contact with the minor children. The minor children, listen to this real good, guys. So don't come on and leave me in the comments when you see Ariane and Martell and baby Knox, when you see them on Instagram, when you see them a possibility that they might be on that show. So don't get mad, because this right here, like I said, the judge didn't order for Martell to not film with any of his children, only the ones. Listen, guys, because you guys, you educated and supposed to be smart. You guys should know all this. Like I said, it does not take a rocket science to figure this out. A child can figure this out, okay? This is nothing complicated. It's only the children that is Melody's and Martell. Those kids no longer cannot be on Instagram, can no longer, according to this court order, can be on these reality shows. You guys messed it up. And I'm going to show you some clips how Melody was trying to make it so difficult for this man to film, how she was trying to emasculate him, how she was trying to make him feel like, he was inadequate to parent his children. And when she come there, she make it all about herself. Made it all about herself when this man even came to the house. Regards to one of the children, she kept them on the outside, and which she didn't have to let him in, so, but the thing about it, she made it all about herself. So right here in 3 says, this is number 3, the minor child, and they highlighted it, shall not, the minor child, the minor children shall not participate or be filmed for television or any other social media platform without leave of the court or until the children reach the age of majority. So those kids can never be filmed on social media or these reality shows until they reach a certain age. So like I said, guys, don't get mad with the messenger. I didn't write this, but I'm only reading you what the court orders. And you might sit there and say, oh, this is old. Melody, she's going back. Melody can go back all she wants, but Melody, she's going to end up in jail because you are violating the court orders. Let's go ahead and let me read what Your Hope says. And then Your Hope says, see, one thing I hate about the social media part about the kids is how Van and other CCs put the kids on social media. And that's right there. All they doing is making it hard. They making it hard. Like I said, what goes around comes around. You have to be careful, how you sit there digging ditches, because somebody, just like I said, somebody or more going to go to jail. And if Miss Van is the one, and I'm gonna say allegedly, like I said, all this right here is alleged. Let me make sure that I put alleged. But if Miss Van is the one that's behind that, and I don't know, guys, I saw the kids, they pictures on social media on, her Instagram page. But if she is the one that posting that, then she's going to lose her rights. Ms. Van going to end up losing her rights because it's court ordered. Let me read it again. And guys, don't get mad with the messenger. Don't come on in here. And especially, I had a long day. Don't come in here and try to curse me and telling me to shut up on my own platform. Please don't do that, because I would chew you up and spit you out. Not today, Satan. Right here. Let me read it again. The minor children shall not participate or be filmed for television or any other social media platform without leave of court or until the children reach the age of majority. So don't get mad with the messenger. Your hope say, who are you, Miss Sherry, Miss Sherry, if you speaking to us? I don't know who is Miss Sherry. She say, who are you people? Well, like who are you people? Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. I'll let y'all handle this, because not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. So let me go ahead and play this little small clip right here, guys. Let me play this little small clip right here. And like I said, this right here, the copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. And also, again, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. You are absolutely right. Anywho, Lady D, continue. I'm enjoying the show. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Like I say, ain't nobody mad but the devil, okay? Lavon Toon says, Martell don't want Mel to make money with her children, but he do not care about the welfare of his son Knox. That's not true, Lavon. That's not true at all. I think that Martell, and I'm going to show you some clips, Martell wanted to film. He wanted to co-parent, but Melody, she was extra, and you're going to see it. Let me show you right now. Melody was very extra.
Preferably with strawberries and sugar on top on the side. That's what we it's outside today.
So let's go ahead and stop right here. We're going to stop with the part where with this right here. Let's go to this right here. Like I said there and say, guys, I hope you guys wake up, because as you can see right here, this is unhinged. Okay. But, is another clip that came to this that led to Melody saying this, is that Melody was doing a little interview or whatever she was doing with one of her daughters. And, one of the questions, and it's not her word verbatim, she asks, what do you like, pitting her children against, one another about your father. And she said, well, I like the way my father, cook oatmeal. And that's when she came with this statement, pulling out this entire list of how, she go all out the way above and beyond. And most likely, and I'm just going to say it, all this right here to me is for entertainment purpose only. She probably had a shelf, or she probably had a go dash somebody that brought that food to her. But this is the long list that, she went ahead and she say what all she do when, she have the kids. And like I say, Melody, she can be a play parent. And the reason why she can be that, because out of guilt. And like I say, don't get mad. What she mean out of guilt? I'm going by on a reality show. You guys want to take it so personal and wants to talk about stuff that does not have anything to do with a reality show. But Melody, she sat there saying that, she likes to get her peace, instead of, like one of my mods said, go and take her a bubble bath. She wants to go and get her a hotel, and that's how she gets her peace. So quite obvious, if you wasn't around your kids for weeks or months, you're going to come home and you're going to spread it out. You're going to spread the table. You're going to roll out the carpet. So most of all that is guilt. Because you already say your bag's already packed, book and ready. But you got 4 small children. So quite obvious, when you come back, you can sit there and spread the table. Come on, guys, wake up. Like I said there and say, we are grown people in here. We not no babies. These people, like I said there and say, is doing all this and not knowing at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt the most, and that's the kids. Even Melody, she said it out of her own mouth. I remember when she said, when the kids over with me, we have fun. They in the room, they breaking up things. I just go and buy some more. Of course, you're going to say that. It's no structure. In Martell house, there's structure, there's discipline because he's not on the road 24/7 trying to clout chase, chasing after fame. What's the purpose of chasing after fame and fortune? Like I say, when it comes to the love of money is the root of all evil, guys. So let's go ahead and play some more.
For me and my children, we like steak and eggs, preferably with strawberries and sugar on top on the side.
And you know good and well, Melody is not sitting there, and I'm going to allege this is for entertainment purpose only, is feeding those kids steak and eggs. Who going to feed small kids steak? Tell me that barely digests in your stomach, stays in your stomach for almost 7 days. But yet she wants to go down a list. Going down a list, like I said there and say, these people are clout chasers. Most likely her shelf or she did a DoorDash. But he cooked the oatmeal. Martell's a good father, a very good father. And I don't give a care how you guys go out there and say, oh, he's a deadbeat. How the man is a deadbeat? The man is almost if I'm not mistaken, he's 41 or 42 or maybe a little older, but he don't have any child support. Martell don't have no child support on him. Even from the child he got with Ariane. Ain't nobody ever came forth and say, I'm going to put child support on Martell Lavoie Holt. Make it make sense. This is only Melody because what she was trying to do, she was trying to use this man as a sacrificial lamb. But like I said, you had 7 seasons. Now the tables have turned, okay? The tables have turned. Your hope says, let me see what Denise says. Denise Marshall says, Melody, Melody, us doing all she can to make him look like a horrible dad. But from the beginning of the show, he was cooking and making sure they were doing the homework. He loved his kids. Absolutely. She knows she had a good man. It's just that, she's trying to run with this narrative. And that's why I say when it comes to Martell Holt, Martell need to go ahead and hire some professional PRs, people that's going to speak and represent him and do exactly the same thing that, Melly was doing, but do it in a very respectful and the right way. Don't try to sit there and have people that's already trauma bonded. Anything that you say is going to trick them because of this Me Too movement. She played off of the pain of these people, just like she played off the pain when it came to Kiki. She knew Kiki had addiction, but what she did, she took Kiki and brought on that show, knowing that Kiki was going through some personal stuff in her life. She would do anything just to try to sit there and make Letitia look bad because she wants to be the breakout star. But I hope Tisha put her foot down and when it comes to Marcel stopped filming with Melody. If nobody wants to film with Melody, Melody is what she called the it girl. If Melody is all this and a bag of chips, why Melody does not get someone to film with her? Why? Why she don't bring no one on the show? If she all that old Melody, people jealous of Melody because Melody got it going on. Well, bring somebody on the show. Bring her boo. Bring somebody because all we saw was an arm. We don't know if that arm was a male or a female arm. Bring somebody on the show so you can film with and stop using Martell to bank because that's all you're doing. Paying for game. But you are caught. We no longer going to continue sitting there watching this girl beating this dead horse. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And another thing I want to know, if Melody got it like this, why, the court ordered them to finish paying the rest of the investigator, the money. I think it was like $5,000. She only put maybe about $1,400 or $1,700 on it, and that's allegedly. And Martell, he paid about all of his was like maybe about $1,200, and I think he had a remaining balance of like $700. Why Mel, just didn't write that check and just paid it out in full? That's why I tell you guys, when these people, inside, well, on the outside living like the Joneses, but inside living like the Walters, faking it until they making it. These people, and not just Love and Marriage in Huntsville, these people you think is about that life. If you had all the money that you say that you have, why would you come on a reality show? These people is not about that life. Just like I say, they are faking it until they make it. Your hope says, I remember that live. She did it responds to something that went down with Martell or Ariane beforehand. It wasn't done in a genuine way. No. And I promise you, they made 101 video. Oh, Mel, she cooks steaks and eggs for her children. I was cook steak, eggs, and put a topping on it as well. I would even put gold flakes on it if I'm away from my kids for months, even for a day. And I'm basing all this right here off of a reality show. If the true hurt, just say ouch. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen, because I'm not going to tell you anything that's going to tickle your ears. Because like I said, I do not know these people from a can of paint. Okay. I only can go by of what I see on this reality show and what you guys put out there. Linda Young says that show you the kids don't care about that fancy mess. Not at all, because she could have thought of anything of the baby. Thank you for that Cash App, guys. Thank you very much. And I pray that the Most High God will multiply it, unlimited, shaking together and running over. Thank you very, very much. Getting back, Linda Young has said that that shows you your kids. Let me make sure I highlight this. That shows you the kids don't care about that fancy mess. No, not at all. Because the baby that Melody was interviewing, her child, make it make sense. That just show you, man, something is, like I say, is not right in the upper room. And I'm not a therapist, but this just don't add up. The child could have talked about the steaks and the eggs. She didn't talk about the steaks and the eggs. I bet if she would have talked about the steaks and the eggs, then she would have never came forth and made this crazy remark and showed herself on IG. If the child would have came out, well, what I like about dad. Well, I can't say what I like about dad too much, mom, but I do like your steaks and eggs, mom. Yeah, right. Make it make sense. But she said that I love my dad oatmeal, and that's when she started pulling out the receipts. Make it make sense. And you wondering why the judge saw that Martell was best fit when it came to the paternity of those children? You wondering why? Why you wondering why the judge ordered that the children no longer can film on this reality show? We can go deeper than that. What about when she sat there and took the children out of their beds to go and spy on their dad, and then she was trying to sit there and clean that up, but the child sat there and say, no, I saw dad with another woman. And Martell, and it's not the words verbatim, because I can't get nothing exactly, but Martell said, where do you get that information from? Oh, it's a secret, dad, it's a secret. And then finally, I think she said, mom. And right there, that was wrong. And also another thing was wrong when Martell was saying that the producers, and we're going to sell lash to all this right here, but Martell said some of the producers had asked the children, who do you favor the best, your mom or your dad? That was so gut wrenching when I heard that Martell said that. Make it make sense, guys. And you wondering why the children cannot no longer be on Instagram. Okay. Linda Young, let me read it again. She said that that shows you the kids don't care about that fancy mess. It's about the quality time and the care and the love that the parents is still in them, not buying them things and fancy dinner. Absolutely. And guys, that comes on here, I talk about it all the time. You cannot build a solid foundation off of material possession. It's like building a house on sinking sand. Those kids, they not worrying about how many presents, how many red bottom shoes, and all the toys, and giving the credit cards and tell them to pick whatever they want. To me, it sounds like a guilt trip. That's those kids not going to really remember that. But those kids going to remember when daddy sat there and took us in when it was supposed to be mama's day, and daddy had a hot meal for us, and when Halloween came, daddy sat there and painted our face, and daddy came to the school and to our events and sit with us, and made sure that everything was okay. Daddy may not know how to comb hair good, but daddy made sure that all the necessities, everything that we need to function for school for that day and read books to us, daddy made sure. Daddy never missed a day. Daddy was always there. Those kids gonna remember that. They're not gonna remember all this other material stuff that you're trying to pour upon these kids. And I know you guys, I feel it in the spirit. I feel in the spirit. You guys don't like this. It's like kryptonite. It hurts your ears. But in here, guys, is I'm non-biased. If Martell say something, I don't care if you say, "Oh, she need to stop that." If Martell do something, I'm gonna say Martell do something. I'm gonna say he did something. But this right here, this is all Miss Buddy's doing. Okay. I see my girls in the house. Speak with your girl Marcella. She say, "Hello, Miss Wu." Hey, Miss Marcella, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, Miss Marcella, guys. Make sure you go ahead and check her out. Check out her channel, guys. Make sure you put Miss Marcella link. Country girl Queenie say, "Hello, Miss Wu." Speak with your girl Marcella. Starbucks say, "Hey, speak with Miss Marcella." And also Miss Wu. Miss Wu is hello, is country girl Queena. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, guys, look, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. Let me know what your thoughts about it. Like I say, I don't know about you. You might know these people, but I don't know these people. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I only can go by of what these people put out. So, Miss Marcella or anyone want to come up, you guys are welcome to come up. Okay. But let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and listen to some of this mess again. Let's listen to this right here. Let's listen to this right here.
That's what we
Yeah, it's outside today.
It's outside today, buddy.
So right there, that's Melody keeping Martell outside with the cameras rolling because she was looking for her moment. She know good and well she didn't have to make it so difficult. All she had to do is comply. But what she wanted to do is like this man wants to come in to see her. If this man wanted you, this man would have been with you. I don't give a care how you guys paint this picture as if he was stalking her or he's trying to sit there and get with his wife. And if he was, that's a man. He know that he made mistakes. But Martell, he wants his children to make sure his children is in a 2-parent home. Yes, he did mess up. But how many times this man have to apologize? Make it make sense. How many times this man got to apologize? Make it make sense. And this right here, she was looking for her moment. And that's why the judge did not want those kids on this reality show, because this is exactly what she's going to do. The minute when she get those children on that show, she was going to do exactly what she's doing right now, trying to make him look like a fool. But like I said, those judges and those court appointed whoever is out there investigating this, they're not going to go by of what these YouTubers are putting out, spewing all these lies. They're going to look for the facts.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave. As long as you keep on acting like that. So what is it? You don't invite me to that house. Don't play with me like that.
And you heard what Martell said. Martell said, "You invited me to the house." Martell said, "You invited me to the house." That's just like with that scene. You remember the scene when she brought her tail out there in that pouring rain just to sit there and diss this man, when it was some scene Martell sat there and say they told her to bring some flowers, and soon when the cameras start running, then she started flipping the script. She using this man for a storyline, guys. Can't you see it? I see Miss Dugan is in the house. She said, "Hey, real. Hey, how you doing?" Like I say, she's using this guy as a storyline. She know long as she sat there and she continued doing what she's doing right now. She know that, sh- sh- it's going to sell. It's going to sell, guys. And she can keep that trauma bonding pain train going. So let's go ahead and listen to a little bit more, okay?
Oh,
We
wow.
have already established
No,
that
ma'am.
we're talking right
No,
here.
ma'am. No.
No, ma'am.
Hell no. Play with you like that.
I'm not gonna be following behind this little boy.
And now look, that was all acting. She's a very bad acting. She's a very bad actress. And then she said, "Look, I'm not going to keep bothering with this little boy, a grown man." And she want to call a grown man a little boy. And that's why I hope that if Martell and Ariane together, I pray that they are married. Yes, I do. I hope that they are married. And if Melody even sat there and tried to emasculate my husband, I would let her have it. If Ariane come on, because Martell already said that, either you're going to film my real life or just go ahead and fire me because you're not going to keep making me look like a fool. But if Ariane and Martell, play scenes together, and come together, which I wouldn't come. Everybody said they say, "Oh, he hiding her." No, he not hiding her. He know that if she come on, she's going to get her money's worth. They gonna have to pay her because she is the breakout star. Everything is centered around, just like she said, around her likeness. So if you want me on, you're gonna have to pay me. And I'm not talking about no pennies on a dollar. You're gonna have to pay me some big bucks. And that's real talk. But if Ariane do decide to come on that show, then Melody could never, ever say anything that's disrespectful to my husband or my boyfriend or whoever. Could never say anything. That's when you're going to have me. Don't, no. You ain't going to call this grown man a boy. You ain't going to emasculate him, not another second. Not in my presence. I would let her have it. And I'm being nice. What I want to say, I'm going to hold it back some. But no way in the world she's going to sit there and think that she can come on and talk about him and make him feel bad. My man, my husband, the father of my child.
I never
yeah,
invite
too
someone
much.
into my home. Today is no different for me. It's not one of those situations where I gave you an inch, but letting you go to destination.
And I also blame Carlos King. Yes, I do blame you for Carlos King and your producers. Because you guys got this man looking like he's running behind this woman, making him feel like he's the villain. He's stupid. He's trying to sit there and run after his wife, knowing that she's trying to sit there and make it so hard for this man to be able to co-parent. Like I say, tell the truth and shame the devil, guys. What's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul? And I'm talking about a reality show, guys. So don't get mad with the messenger. These people put their toxic relationship on display for the entire world to go ahead and pick it apart. So let's go ahead and read some more. Play some more.
You think you're going to take them out? No.
She already told you you can't come in.
Reaction is to overreact. That's what he does. But I don't care. It's a new male in town, boo-boo, and I set my boundaries and I stick to them. You heard what I said. You're not coming in my house.
She already told you that.
Did you want to get the bag? Take with you, Martell? Where is he? I don't even see Martell. Martell, I see you're calling me. Here you go.
He pissed.
Martell, you want to get the bag?
Now look how she holding the bag. You see how she holding the bag? Like a dog with a bone. This girl was playing him. She was playing this man. Using, God, oh my God. If you guys don't see this, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. If you guys don't see this. This girl was sitting there banking off of all her pain. If I don't give a care what you guys say. I think that she set all this up. She had no intentions to getting back with Martell. The only reason why she came back because she wanted to pitch this show, and once she get him on the big screen, she was going to nail him to the coffin. And that's exactly what she thought that she was going to do. And for a while, she was on a good run, but the judge didn't see that. The judge ruled in Martell's favor because this woman, like I said there and say, this woman was just sitting out trying to emasculate and nail this man to the cross, use him as a sacrificial lamb just for a storyline. Just for a storyline. I see Denise Marshall says her cult says she needs her own show. I pray to God that she go to Nubian, whatever that is, and already saw how she was acting. I saw a little clip. I mean, girl, you cannot act. You even made me nervous. I was jittery. And according to not Carlos King, Tasha K, you can't sing as well. But Denise Marshall says her cult says she needs her own show, and I'm wondering what will we see because she's not that interesting, and we still haven't seen a man in her life. That's what Martell is still her storyline. That's it, and that's why I don't want to see it again. I don't want to see she ringing this old dirty dish rag again. It's time for her to move on. They've been beating this dead horse for almost 7 years. Not 7 years, 7 seasons. And I hope Martell gets to bring, his real life and talk about, what's going on in his life. But like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Sugar Brown said, hit that like button. Yes, as your admissions, yes, to this live hashtag let's go champ. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sugar Brown. But just look at it. Look at this right here. And only reason why you guys can't see this because, like I said, videos don't lie. Cheek and tongue will say anything. But all this right here, this is right here. This girl was using this man. Just look. Just look. Just look. No need to even play no more. Let's go ahead and let's play a little bit of Destiny.
Continue to play in my face.
When no one's playing in your face, I don't
You
even talk
are.
to you, sweetie.
And look at that, how she disrespect Destiny, called Destiny sweetie. Now, when someone called her sweetie, then she have a problem with it. So, and you guys want to say everybody picks with Melody? Melody's the victim? No, Melody did the most. And that's why for her to sit there and shine and do what she want to do with like-minded people, why don't you go to Nubian? Go to whatever you building. I don't know about you, but if I'm building something, I'm not going to sit there and try to build somebody else up first. If you're not happy, you sitting there saying they draining and you don't want to film with Martell. Martell is not going nowhere. What you thought they was going to pick you or Martell? No, not at all, because y'all both pitched this show knowing all the stuff that y'all had before this show even aired. This ain't nothing new. You guys knew what it was all about. Tell, then go. So let's go ahead and read a little more. It says right here, both parents shall enroll and complete a conflict resolution class. So it's not saying that just Martell should, have some type of parenting class to get a resolution. And it's so sad how they need the white man to tell them that, or the white woman to tell them that. And you guys running, they sitting there saying that Martell got to take classes. Both of them got to take classes. Not just Martell, both of them. So that's why you guys didn't want to read this. You wanted to read and cherry pick of what you wanted to read. But this right here, this got a case number, and this is an order by the judge. It says, 5 says, both parents and the minor children shall continue therapy with Dominique Dillers. So all this right here, this is public information. This is nothing that's concealed. They should have went ahead and concealed it. But most likely, it got to be all this right here is coming out right now because they trying to make this about their storyline using the court system storyline. That's why I say somebody is going to go to jail. Okay. Also, 6 says both parents shall notify the other parents if they are traveling out of town state with the minor children. So Melody or Martell, if they decide to go out of the town, out of Huntsville, they're going to have to contact one of the one of the parents. They can't just say, look, kids getting a call, let's go. No, that's a violation. Also, right here, 7 says the guardians and litigants, Marie, whatever her name, submitted her final bill to the court in the amount of 7,660. So I guess that's the investigator. I guess that's who it is. But that's what I was talking about earlier. It says that the party shall pay said fee as following: 75% is the amount of $5,745 will be paid by the plaintiff, Melody Cherie Holt, and 25% in the amount of $1,915 shall be paid by the defendant, Martell LeVar Holt. The plaintiff, Melody Holt, listen to this. Now, big baller, okay? The plaintiff, millionaire, sold out in her basement with these products. She has deposit on. She only put $1,000 in the clerk office. So her total was, I think it was like maybe 5,000 and something like that, and she only put down 1,000, which she had a balance of 4,745, and that is due and payable to the guardians and the litigant. The defendant Martell has deposited $1,265 in the clerk office, leaving him a balance of $650. So Martell went ahead and paid almost all of his. And I talked about this. I talk about this all the time, but let me say this right here. This is due and payable to the guardians ad litem. I don't know what that is. LITEM. I guess investigators. Said balance shall be paid in 15 days with the date in the order. Its amount due is not paid within the allotted time, a judgment shall be entered against the non-compliant party, the plaintiff Melody Cherie Holt, or the defendant Martell LeVar Holt, in favor of, I guess whoever that is, the executive. I don't know. I think it's the investigator. That's who I think it is. But let's go ahead and talk about that. Like I told you guys. Hold on one second. Like I told you guys, I say, especially when custody battles, like custody court, only ones that's going to get rich, and that's the judges and the attorneys. That's just a money racket, and these fools just don't see it. Every time that you go to court, you're going to have to pay out of pocket. You're going to have to pay so much money. You only making them rich. Just think about all the money that you putting out on unnecessary stuff because you trying to bank off of this reality show. You're going to lose more. You're going to lose more. You paying bad money that could have went towards something in your household. But you trying to sit there and you trying to keep face, save face with these trauma binding people. And I promise you, when they shake you off of your ladder, they are not going to be nowhere found. And that's real talk. Your Hope says, no shade, but every reunion, Mel look drained. Like everyone else is smiling for the most part, but she looks defeated. Absolutely, because you never win when you play dirty. Melanie, no, she figured that, when the episodes, like when they be filming, oh, she can just play her role. But then her true self is when the reunion, that's when they're going to let her have it. And see, she don't like that. She don't like that. She don't like nobody to shine light on her darkness. She don't like that at all. Also, Starbucks lovers say, yes, please go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys, because it is not easy. I've been on here a whole hour trying to read these transcripts. And also, she said, please support the channel if you are enjoying the content. Cash App, Real Talk 985. Thank you very much, Starbucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and read the other one. I think I got about 2 more. Also, guys, email me. I would love the transcripts of the one that called Maurice Scott, a cancer hunter. I would like the transcripts on that because, like I said, you never win when you play dirty. So make sure you send me the transcripts so I can go ahead and read it. At first, I was saying, Lord, this is too much to read, blah, blah, blah. But to me, like I said, it is what it is. It's public records. So make sure you email me. I would like to see the filings when it comes to Maurice and this CC. I want to see that because, like I said, their time is almost up, guys. Their time is almost up. So, I have done my hour. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Thank you guys for coming in and being a part of my life. Real talk with your girl, Lady D. Thank you, my mind Starbucks lover, also country girl. Thank you all for coming in. Your hopes, Sugar Brown. Thank you for coming in. Denise Marshall, thank you for coming in. Your hope, Miss Dugan, Dargan, and if I'm pronouncing your name, charge it to this southern accent, okay? Also, who else came in? Speak with your girl Marcella. She had came in. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Miss Marcella, for coming in, guys. Make sure you go ahead and check out her channel. Miss Wu came in the house. Yes. I like when people interact with me. It makes your life, it makes it go by so fast because I didn't realize, that I was on for an hour. An hour, guys. Look at that. Linda Young. Thank you for coming in. Sherry Daniel. Thank you for coming in, guys. Welcome. I just love when you guys interact. And also, thank you guys for that Cash App. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Well, we had a very good live today. We didn't have these trolls coming in and trying to sit there and disrupt because they getting butt hurt because the truth is coming out. And like I said, I'm praying for, even though God already got this is finished. This is finished. They have been exposed. But we need more like-minded people that's going to come out of this cult. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid because this is nothing but a Ponzi scheme. These people are not about that life. Just like I say, living like the Joneses. Want to live like the Joneses, but inside living like the Walters. These people are not about that life because if they were about this life, why they don't move on? Mel sat there and said that, God told her to move. Well, if God told you to move and get your peace or whatever, why you stay stuck? Why are you trying to keep beating this dead horse? Because without Martell, there would not be a storyline. But I'm here to tell you, guys, don't even ask why. Share these videos. Share these videos so people know why the M&M kids are not filming or on social media anymore. You know why. Now you see why. And like I say, don't get mad when you see Martell got his son. And I bet you watch they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out and say, oh, kids is off limits. Kids is off limit. Oh, kids is off limits now, huh? Okay. I see my girl, Miss Wu, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. And I pray in the name of Jesus that God will multiply it, open up the windows, the heaven gates, and pour out you a blessing where you will be sipping out of the salsa. Yes, a overflow. Sugar Brown says, sorry, I was late to the live. That's all right, Sugar Brown. You are here. That's all that matters. Country Girl said, thanks for the super chat. Yes, thank you very, very much, guys. Like I said, this is a lot, but we have to know how to separate a reality show from these people's personal life because these people are going to do any and everything to sit there and try to sit there and put money in their pocket, even if they got to tear it down. But like I said, what's the purpose? And I'm gonna close off of this right here. You can go help me close it out, country girl. You close it out. Put up your little comment. We gonna close it out right now. But like I said, what's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul, losing your daggone mind? Because at the end of the day, the only ones that's going to get hurt the most, and that's the children. And when those children grow up, those children most likely not going to have nothing to do with you guys because you made their life a living hell, a living hell. So my girl went ahead with her closing. Country girl Queena. She said, "Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe. God bless you all." All right, country girl. Give me a call, girl. Call me. Also, Miss Wu say, "You welcome, country girl. Thank you for the super chat." Yes, thank you very much, guys. You all be blessed.